Welcome to Wednesday's version of Morning Joe and the Pro. Today's pro, Tony Finn, one of the best handicappers around and having a ridiculous football season. Before we get into that, I just want to let everyone know we're not starting the show with any music today. Yesterday's show, we got banned from YouTube for playing copyrighted music. So I have to now go back to YouTube and figure out what songs I can use and what songs I can't use. I was able to use Midnight Rider by the Allman Brothers, but I wasn't allowed to use Can't You See Me by the Marshall Tucker Band. So I haven't had time to figure it out, so no music unless, of course, I can sing. So you know what? I'll sing. Ebony and Ivory. Okay. Let's get on with it. Tony Finn, welcome to Morning Joe and the Pro. I see you can't get good lighting, but that's okay. You're ugly as shit, so you might as well have a shadow over your face.
I agree. All the above and all the aforementioned. Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
No problem, my friend. Quickly, tell us what's going on with your NFL season and college football season, because last we spoke, you were roughly 64% in both, which is ridiculous. And you've got another big NFL play up for Sunday. So give us a quick synopsis of what's happened to date.
I've been fortunate. I made some good decisions, avoided some poor decisions, as you and I both know happened during the course of not just one season, but a handicapping career. What's been good was after a first 2 weeks where I struggled a little bit, I'm 41-14, I believe is the number over the last 57 releases. 10-2, 12-2 in the NFL, 10-3 in college over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So that's really spurred me into being at 65, 63, 64, 65% in both sports.
That's absolutely ridiculous. 41-14 in football combined run. Average of 64% in both sports. Just absolutely seeing it, Tony. I don't think there's a handicapper at WagerTalk that is even close to those numbers in football combined. And the thing about it is, and I know you well, you did the same type of numbers last year, and I think 2 years ago, if memory serves, you were about 67% on the entire NFL season. It's absolutely ridiculous. And so all the customers, listeners know, because they're getting very familiar with me and my NFL plays, I actually send you, nobody else, just you, my NFL thoughts every Monday for your opinion. That is how much respect I have for your NFL plays. You should be the number one NFL seller at the website, my friend. And thanks for all your help, because I'm having a ridiculous season, and I attribute a lot of that to your help. Deep respect for your football thoughts.
Well, that's very kind of you to say, and I look forward to answering your questions and giving you my thoughts, right or wrong.
Well, the craziest part, listeners, is I send Tony a list of like 5 or 6 games. Here's what I'm thinking. And all I'm hoping for is him to email me back saying, don't like it, don't. Instead, I get like a page of information on each game that I'm thinking. I'm like, dude, you don't have to spend 3 hours answering me. But I love the stuff. It's amazing. And how you doing in NBA and college basketball so far?
College basketball, I was Chill Tuesday yesterday, and I gave out the opening number -7. I think most everyone that captured that play, yeah.
I think it dropped down. It dropped down to 6 in some places.
5.
It dropped down to 5 in some places.
Point in time came back. Yeah, I've been fairly pedestrian in college so far, but I've only had 7 or 8 releases. No, I'm not completely accurate. In the NBA, pretty good. But if we go back to last season, right now my run in the NBA is 15-7, college 16-7. So those who have been long-term clients can't complain a whole lot yet.
Absolutely. And speaking of long-term clients, guys, we're going to give out a promo for 1 week of Tony's bets. That's his entire card, all sports for 1 week. His college basketball, NBA, college football, and NFL for $49. Use the promo code Tony49. That's TONY 49 for any moron that can't spell the name Tony. Tony49 for all his plays. Tony, before we get into some free picks, one for tonight and one for Saturday, I just want to make mention to our listeners, guys, Marco D'Angelo, we've been talking about him all week. He was on a 7-0 basketball run on Monday, won his play. He was on an 8-0 basketball play on Tuesday, won his play. Now he is on a 9-0 basketball run. It's time to hop on the legendary Marco D'Angelo's basketball plays. He's got another game up today at WagerTalk.com. So head over there. He's the guy to play. Tony, turn your phone off, you moron. As well, we have Dwayne Bryant as a play up tonight in hoops. Do not miss that. Dwayne is one of the best handicappers out there. Actually, Dwayne, Kel Sports, and myself lead all handicappers in percentage won over the last calendar year. So make sure to play anything Dwayne puts out. But Marco is the man right now. Even the great Tony Finn is not on a 9-0 basketball run. Tony, let's get to some college. Let's get to a free play for tonight's card and then a college football one. Go ahead.
Tonight, let's go late. We'll go West Coast. We'll do Portland, L.A. Lakers. I am a big fan of Portland. For being a Western Conference team, a conference that doesn't play a lot of defense, not near what Toronto or a few of the teams in the East play. We'll give Golden State their credit. But that said, I like Portland plus the small number tonight at the Lakers. They are the Lakers, so of course they're going to get shaded by the odds maker. It's the Lakers. It's LeBron. And Wilson Chandler has made a big difference in his 3 games. But that honeymoon is going to be over. Portland's better at the free throw line. They're more disciplined. They're much better defensively. And they're 10-3 right now, I think, against the number with the second largest ATS number, which I think is a +9 against the spread, +9 or +10. Them and Milwaukee from the East. Like Portland tonight plus the small number at Staples.
Yeah, me too, my friend. And you know what? I mean, I love betting against the Lakers right now because exactly what you said. When you're looking at teams like the New York Knicks and teams, like the Red Sox or the Yankees or the Cowboys or the Lakers, you're always going to find a little bit of extra value because their army of bettors is so large and they're such a sexy team. And the marketplace has to understand that because all these books are trying to do at the end of the day is get a balanced ledger. And when you have as big an army of fans as the Lakers have, especially compared to teams like Portland or Charlotte, you're always going to find some extra value. Great pick. College football Saturday. You got anything for us?
Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna step out a little bit and require that if you want to make the play, you're gonna have to lay some wood. I like Notre Dame and their situation at Yankee Stadium against the Orange. Orange have been good. They've lost 2 games, by 4 at Clemson in overtime against Pittsburgh a week later. But Book is back this Saturday after missing last week's game, and I liked Notre Dame and the Irish this weekend laying almost double digits against Syracuse outdoors. They're playing in Yankee Stadium, and this time of year I am fading Syracuse, and I like Dungy. I like the coaching staff, like the team. This team has scored 40 plus, I think, for 4 straight games. But this is the Irish. This is their year.
Well, you mean this is Alabama's, like
well, yeah,
like
okay.
usual.
This is their year. They make the college football playoffs.
Right.
Finally,
yeah. It's strange it being Alabama's year. Nobody would ever think that. Tony, tell us what do you got up for sale this weekend? I know you have a 5-star big ticket play in NFL. It's up now. I love the play. What do you have in college football?
College football will be going as soon as we're done with this video. College goes up for me, and I have 5 games that are on my short list. I may not release all 5, but I'll finalize that here in the next hour. One big 5-star or 5-percenter, as we call them here at WagerTalk, will be up. It'll join the 5-percenter I have for Sunday.
Okay, guys, yesterday on our NHL show with Carmine and Andrew McGinnis, I gave out Edmonton as a free pick. I had a 3-pack in NHL last night. Detroit over, and the under in the Leaf game. The under in the Leaf game almost held. But I did go 2-1, and my NHL record is getting better by the day. I have an NHL play up for sale at WagerTalk.com, but I also have a free pick for you guys. Washington is on the road in Winnipeg. I'll tell you, I love the Jets. I think the Jets could win it all this year, but I'm not going to be betting the side in this game. What I really like is the over. It's at 6 goals right now. You know, Winnipeg has scored 5 goals themselves in their last 2 games. They've also they've either pushed or gone over 4 games in a row now. And look, Washington can score. They were on the road against Minnesota a few days ago. They won 5-2, another over 6. So I really like this play. I almost released it to my customers, but I liked another one more. But my free play for this show is over the total in the Washington-Winnipeg game. Remember, everybody, you get a full week of all of Tony Finn's plays for $49, Tony49. And honestly, Tony is as good as it gets at WagerTalk.com. He also is a writing machine. How many articles are you putting out a week at WagerTalk?
Roughly 20 to 30. This time of year, obviously more. The powers that are at WagerTalk have sent me quite a few charts and are asking that those get posted with an opinion. So I'm following suit.
Guys, Marco and I are co-founders of WagerTalk. But look, we've got a bunch of handicappers at WagerTalk and at Sports Memo, but some of our handicappers are our anchors, the guys that just consistently win, but not only that, provide a bed of content for WagerTalk to grow on, and Tony Finn is one of those guys. So make sure to take him seriously, play his big ticket on Sunday, get that 7-day all access. And for tonight, guys, it's all about Marco D'Angelo, my partner and a legend in this game, closing in on 35 years of sports handicapping, and he's on a 9-0 basketball run. Tony, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to have you back next week. Hopefully the lighting will be a little worse so we don't have to see any of your ugly mug.
Yeah.
And
well, listen, I appreciate you having me. I look forward to coming back. I'll work on this so that I'll shave. I'll take
You don't
a bath.
need a shave. I didn't shave.
Thank you for that.
It's not like we have a whole bunch of women checking this show out.
No, that's a good thing. They wouldn't come back.
Well, after you being on it, they wouldn't. That's for
Very
damn
good.
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
my wife will like that.
Be well, my friend. Listeners, make sure to join us tomorrow. We've got Dave Koken on, and he's must listen to. I mean, he is funny, insightful, and completely weird. So check Thursday's show with Dave Koken. And thanks for watching Morning Joe and the Pro. Tony, thanks for joining us. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, Lawrence. See you soon.